Hey guys, what's going on? DGD Man here, back here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be doing a Summer Anime 2017 roundup, or a wrap-up, or review, whatever I end up calling this. The reason why I want to do this is because I just kind of realized that this is the first time that I've watched so many currently running anime at once. Normally I wait for the season to end, then binge watch a handful of the shows, but this time around there were a lot of great shows that I ended up watching on a weekly basis. So I thought, why not go ahead and make one of these type of videos talking about my thoughts on this season's anime. I haven't watched every popular show that came out this season, like Classroom of the Elite, Made in the Abyss, or that one new gambling anime, but I do plan on watching those shows sooner or later. So without wasting any more time, and not in any particular order, let's talk about some anime that I did watch this season. So first up is a show that started back in the spring season, and that is Recreators. So you know how I just said that there were a lot of great shows that I ended up watching weekly? This show wasn't one of them. To give a quick and dirty summary, because I do plan on making a review of this anime in more detail, this anime is about fictional characters from light novels, manga, video games, and anime being unwillingly brought into our world by this fictional character that is referred to as the military uniformed princess who wants to destroy the world. Some of the fictional characters stand against her while others stand beside her because they are being manipulated and are unaware of her true intentions. So it's up to the fictional characters that stand against her to stop her. This anime looked like it had the workings to become a really great anime, but it really dropped the ball with how boring it can be. I don't want to go into too much detail because again, I do plan on making a review, but I will say this, that is that this anime does kind of fix itself towards the end. Next is another show that started last season, and that is My Hero Academia Season 2. You know, back in the spring it was the tournament arc, and this time around the show focused on Deku learning to control his powers better, and the hero killer stuff. They have handled both things really well, and I've been really enjoying My Hero Academia. Right now I'm on episode 20 out of 25, so I'm not sure if anything else big is going to happen. Whether or not anything else big happens this season doesn't really matter to me because I'm already satisfied and I enjoy watching these characters whether they're doing something big or not. Now let's go ahead and start talking about the shows that actually started this season, starting with Gamers. Gamers is another show that I plan on doing a review on, so I don't want to go into too much detail here. And you know, I'm actually finding it kind of hard to come up with a good explanation for what this show is. It's a kind of a romance type of anime that has a lot of funny misunderstandings. That's kind of the best way I can explain it. I know it kind of just looks like your run-of-the-mill school anime, but it's not. It definitely has its own flair to it. Again, I'm kind of finding it hard to give a good explanation, so please just watch my review when that comes out. Just note that I really do find this an enjoyable anime, one of my favorite animes of this year so far, and that you should totally check it out, at least give it the first 3 episodes. Next on the list is Tsundere Children. Tsundere Children is just a feel-good type of anime that I also plan on doing a review of. In fact, the review is out right now, so I don't want to go into too much detail here. Tsundere Children is about different groups of people dealing with love for the first time, whether it be they are in a relationship for the first time or trying to get into one or trying to sort out their feelings towards a certain person. This anime is extremely relatable, which is one of the things that makes it really good and funny. Just watch the first episode and you'll know whether or not it's a show for you. And don't forget to watch my review, which is out right now. Next up is a show called Hajime no Gal, or in English, My First Girlfriend is a Gal. Now, if you watch this show subtitled, this show is just going to seem to you as a generic ecchi school harem anime. But if you watch the dub, you'll find yourself really enjoying this anime because Funimation just has fun with the script and the writing for the show to make it 10 times more enjoyable than it should be. Funimation just did an amazing job and I have to give them props. I might go into more detail if I decide to do a review. The last show I wanted to talk about is New Game. New Game's second season came out this time around, but the thing is I hadn't seen the first season, so that's what I'm watching now, the first season. For those that don't know, this anime follows Aba, who starts working at this game company called Equal Jump. The anime follows Aba and her co-workers on their adventures through the ups and downs of game making. I'm around 6 episodes in and I find the show to be just okay. I didn't know how slice of life the show was going to be when I started it. I mean, there's comedy in the show, but it's not really enough to really offset the boring slice of life moments. Now, I said earlier that I hadn't watched Classroom of the Elite, but since then, I have, and I'm actually really enjoying the show. I don't want to go into too much detail because I do plan on doing a review of this show too, because I am enjoying it a lot and I want to talk about it more. So I don't want to go into too much detail here, but let me give a quick and dirty summary. The show takes place at a school that kind of shapes its students into being the showrunners of the country or its leaders. The show kind of focuses on Class D, and they think that the school is really great at first, but then they soon realize that the school is doing some underhanded stuff to kind of test them to see how they react to certain situations. They also have to deal with some other underhanded stuff that other students are doing at the school. I don't know, guys, there's just something about the show that really intrigues me, and I just encourage you all to check out the first episode so you guys can get your own, thoughts about the show. So there you guys have it. These have been my thoughts on the 2017 summer anime season. In my opinion, it was really good, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a claim here that this was the best anime season that I've seen since I started watching current running anime seasons back in 2015. There were just a lot of great shows this season. I mean, there were a few duds here and there, like again, I don't really care for a New Game, and I didn't really care for Recreators, but other than that, there have been plenty of other shows that I've enjoyed, and there's more shows that I haven't checked out yet. Shows like Made in the Abyss, that one gambling show, and it seems like the Monogatari series has another season out called Ore Monogatari Season 2, and it's sitting at number 4 on my anime list. Like, what's going on here? Like, I've been slowly making my way through the Monogatari series because I've been curious about it, but all I've really found it is to be kind of pretty boring. But this gives me hope that at some point the show's really gonna grab me and start really entertaining me. So let me go ahead and wrap this video up by saying, if you guys like this video, like the video, and if you like me, subscribe to me. And as always, this is DJ the Man, and I'll catch y'all next time. 好きという気持ちじゃたどり着けない遠い場所に